Today, we will be touching on the subject of human rights. All human beings are born with equal, inalienable rights and fundamental freedom. Human rights are based on dignity, equality, and mutual respect, regardless of your nationality, your religion, or your beliefs. So we have to ask ourselves, what are our basic human rights and why do we have them? Human rights are rights inherent to all human beings. For example, man has access to the freedom of speech, which is the right to express any opinions without censorship or restraint. The United Nations formed the Declaration of Human Rights after the aftermath of World War II as a recognition that all humans should have the right to live as they want and for the protection of mankind. In accordance to the Declaration of Human Rights, every human being has the right to equality, the right to be free of discrimination, the right to life, liberty, and security, the right to be free of slavery, and the right to be free of torture or any other form of degrading treatment. The Declaration of Human Rights has made a great impact towards the world, thanks to the efforts of the United Nations. However, these guidelines were still just rules to follow, in which countries are not legally bound to follow. For example, Malaysia is one of the countries that has violated several human rights guidelines, despite its declaration made known worldwide. A press conference in 2014 was held between President Obama and Prime Minister Najib. President Obama highlights the need for the Malaysian government to take actions in improving the human rights situation that has been prevalent in Malaysia and has appealed to Southeast Asia's teeming youth population to stand up for the rights of minorities and the rule of law. Despite the advice given, the human rights situation in Malaysia only deteriorated further. The government has took action in silencing opposition groups such as the Bersih Rally, organized by the Coalition for Clean, in having them prosecuted and charged for criminal offences in going against the regime of Najib. Malaysian citizens were still dealing with discrimination issues, same-sex marriages were still looked down upon, and people were unable to voice out their criticisms. But the people of Malaysia did not give up and back down to the government and has shown fruitful results as the opposition party won the 14th general election in 2018. The promises of the new government of Malaysia has set visions in abolishing the suppression of freedom of speech, to rectify their core international human rights treaties, and to raise the minimum age for marriage to the age of 18.